Hi, and hello to you all. I just was reflecting. This is our 15th week. Oh my gosh, it does go by fast, and which is more important for us to realize just how precious every moment is, every breath is, because it does go by. And if it's just a feeling, whether time is going by faster. Is it really? I don't know where I heard that from, that actually our whole solar system or something. Has anybody else heard that? If you have, let me know that it's speeding up in a way, and might have heard that in a dream. I don't know. But I want to wish you again well, and here we go in our practice today. And it is a practice in being in gratitude. I think we have practiced being thankful throughout our semester. I might have brought that forth. But it is amazing, the energy of gratitude in being thankful, how that can bring on more things in your life, more situations, more energy of thankfulness. Briefly, I think this might be an example. Just recently, my daughter was very, very sick, and she doesn't usually get that sick that often. And she is a dancer, she teaches, she performs, she rehearses constantly. She was exhausted and then got sick. But I remember her saying to me, "Oh, Mom, I'm just so thankful for all that I can usually do, and performing and teaching." I mean, the art of the dance is Nicole. And as she was saying to me how thankful she was for her gifts and her talent, and she got a text from the owner of the dance studio that she does teach like 24 classes a week, saying, "We want you to rest now, Nicole. We have subs for the rest of the next 2 days." And see, here she was being so thankful for her employment and teaching and performing, and then the gift that was given to her. Here she was being thankful, and then the gift was given to her that, yes, please rest. The gift for her health, in other words, so she could rest. She never rests. So that's interesting. When that happened, I was just, and I mentioned to her, wow, the gift of thankfulness. Yeah, so it's just amazing. Some of us I know already, because you've told me, have a gratitude, like every morning, a journal, even a gratitude journal, where you first thing you wake up, whether you're writing in the journal what you're thankful for, or the first thing when you wake up, just to, wow, what am I thankful for? Wow, it's a new day. Yeah, the sun is shining. There's a blue sky. I have 2 feet. Yeah, it's certain things. It's amazing. Sometimes we just take for granted as well. So in our practice today and always, to be in gratitude and appreciation. And the second niyama of contentment kind of reminds us of that too. It's already in our yoga practice, and in our lives, to acknowledge it. And sometimes it does take a little moment. Take a deep breath now. Oh, be thankful of your breath. Oh my gosh. I know some of us have asthma, some of us might have some congestion, some of us might be ill, but hopefully, yes, we can all breathe in one way, shape, form, or another, and allow that new life force energy to seep into every cell, to nurture, to heal. Just one simple breath. And the exhale. Yeah, are you exhaling? Okay, good. Yeah, releasing. Such a miraculous part of our being, isn't it? We're all miracles. Okay, so let's lie down, shall we? Okay. Just maybe to take a few deep breaths here. Settle in. Hopefully your space is clear. And again, wiggle the spine. And as I usually mention, don't I, a little baby bridge. For me, that always helps to lengthen a little more space between the vertebra from the crown to the base of the spine. Feet to the earth, wiggle the toes. Yep, they're alive. Be thankful for your toes, your feet. Knees slightly bent, or see where your legs would like to be. Honoring where your body feels comfortable at this time. Just to take a few moments. Just for you. Remember, this is a practice just for you. Even when you're in a class with other people all around you, it's still very singular in that respect. Yes, you are practicing as a group, and the energy can build. The energy around you, focusing, breathing, being in contentment, being in the moment. Placing your arms where they feel good. Close your eyes just gently and feel the expansiveness of this new breath. Low, middle, upper. And you feel the back into the earth as you inhale. Sometimes we forget, the lower back can expand too, the back of the ribs. And just soften now, for it's time to let go of the busyness. Let go of any mind chatter, and just feel the breath. Let's just feel this energy as it becomes us. Whether you want to exhale through the mouth or the nose. Maybe a gentle sigh. Do you feel? I would say maybe go back to that gentle sigh and just feel, do you feel the back just sinking into the earth? You might visualize that. Inhaling deeply, still breathing into the earth. Expanding in all directions, and then the exhale, just sort of melts. I was just thinking, if you ever saw the Wizard of Oz and the Wicked Witch of the West melting as she's just going, spreading out. That might work for you. And just another few breaths. Slow it down. So many different ways and practices of our pranayama, the breathing practice. But I invite you always come back to your center, to the 3-part breath. Feeling, breathing. And now, even now, you might just think of a few things that you might be thankful for. What could that be? You might have already thought of a few things earlier, or even earlier in the day, or you might already have a gratitude practice, as I know some of you do, like I've mentioned. But sometimes the things we take so much for granted, like going to a grocery store, and you go, I need some apples, and there's a whole stack of them, so beautifully arranged, usually, and then there's bananas. There's broccoli there. I think I'll have there's almost anything. It's right there. And how did it get there? How did that apple get there? Yes, somebody planted a seed into the earth. Somebody watered it, waited it for it to grow, nurtured it, pruned it. Somebody, actually picked the apples off the tree. They put it into a cart. They put it into a truck. The truck was delivered to the store. somebody got all the apples out of the truck in baskets or boxes. Yeah. And then they stack them up. And then what do? We just walk into the store and go, oh, here's an apple. Did you ever make like a fruit salad? Who planted all those strawberries? Who planted all the and the bananas and what pears? And yeah, and all we do is go cut everything up and put it in there. Oh, a little yogurt. Yeah. Where's the cow that had the milk and that they made the yogurt out of it? Yeah, and it's just amazing. Just that little scoop. I don't know if you eat yogurt, but yeah, a little plastic container there, and you just scoop it out and then yeah, be thankful. Thankful for, yeah, almost everything. Oh my gosh. So I invite you to breathe deeply in to what you might be more thankful for at this moment. It could be a friend, family member, or the beautiful blue sky. So let's continue, shall we? As we stretch, as we breathe. And maybe share the thankfulness with someone today, or an appreciation. Let them know, thank you. Thank you for meeting me today. Thank you. Thank you for going for a walk with me today. Thank you. So let's stretch and breathe in appreciation of all there is. Nice stretch, arm and leg. Maybe up the other side, up side to side. Are you yawning yet? Yeah. Thankful for the yawn. Eventually both arms and both legs, circling wrists, circling ankles. Oh yeah, now a nice yawn. I'm so glad you're here today. This is amazing. Thank you, thank you. And the whole semester, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's just shake it all up to the sky. I just had a wave of appreciation for all of you being here. That's I just how to express it. Here we go, shaking it all up, shaking it out. Feet to the earth. Little wiggle of spine once again. Another deep breath. Ask your body which thigh it would like to bring up first. Yeah, and draw the thigh gently over the chest. Stretch your supporting leg long. Say hello. Say thank you, thigh. Thank you. Thank you, hip. You're bending. Yeah, thank you, knee. And soften. It's so time now to feel the energy of the breath. Feel it nurturing you, sending it where it needs to go. Listening to your body. It teaches us so much if we listen. Listening to the breath. Putting hand on the knee, open to the side. A little inner thigh stretch there, circling slowly. Just a few circles in each direction. Or again, pausing, as you know. We're making this your own. So I would not say at this time, oh yeah, pause here. Feel here. I'm asking you now to listen to your body, for it will let you know where to pause, to breathe. In any posture. Another deep breath. Thigh drapes over the chest, sit up posture. So feel the support of the standing foot rebound out through the crown. Exhale into this posture, awakening your courage, your confidence, your inner strength. Yep, with an exhale, a little vigorous. Maybe a lift of the foot, lift of the leg, hover arms. See and feel any other variation, arms reaching to the back, up from the shoulders, by your sides, palms up, palms down, a little pulse with a yeah, ha 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 ha. Pointing, flexing might feel good. Another deep breath. When about ready, and inhale, yeah, maybe the foot back to the earth, and exhale, roll it on down. Stretching this leg to the sky, ankle rotation. How are your toes on this foot? How are your ankles? Oh yeah, look, see those little bones and tendons, maybe ligament. No, tendons you can't see. I don't know if you'll see the ligaments very much. Yeah, all the little bones in your ankle. Aren't they beautifully designed? Yeah, I know some of you might not know how your little bones in your ankle are designed and built and shaped. It's truly amazing, and how similar they are to your wrist too. Yeah, to be thankful of how your ankle can move inward, outward, inverting, circling. Yeah, thank you. So let's flex this foot, shall we, to reach the heel to the beautiful blue sky. Oh, how are your hamstrings? Yeah, I know, mine too. They're a little tight. Now, if yours feel all warmed up, ready to go, you can go right into your hamstring stretch, of course. If you feel it needs a little bit of warming up, of course, maybe a tap. Once again, I'm reviewing all our warm up things for our wonderful hamstring. Maybe just a quick wrist rub, tapping, like I mentioned, maybe a little shake out again, or the vibration, or maybe that deep tissue massage. Yeah, get deep in there. When about ready, of course, we go into our reclining hamstring stretch with a gentle clasp. First, two fingers around the big toe, or maybe the strap. And where is your breath? Is it slowed down a little bit more? Your dry breath might feel good here for those that are getting a little more comfortable. Victorious breath, the ocean breath. Yeah, for those that are not so comfortable with it yet, you might just try it here. I think this is you're relaxed, you're lying down. Might be a wonderful place to practice the ujjayi breaths. Maybe stretch your supporting leg, any variation that you know or that you make up. It's time now to really make this your own. Well, it's always time to make it your own, as you know, but I'm encouraging you now, maybe to cross over before I even say cross over the midline. Maybe your body is ready to do that. And how are the edges? Can you let go? Can you melt the edge? And maybe opening out to the side. It is kind of nice to use a strap. I don't usually use one, but yeah, it's kind of, today it feels really good. And again, I thank you. I thank you for being here to let go of your tensions, and your angst, and just feel how the breath is slowing down, nurturing you, bringing everything into balance, body, mind, spirit. Back to center. Nice deep breath here. Another slow deep breath to let go at the deepest level. Maybe rotation knee outward. Oh yeah. And maybe rotating inward. And time to shake it all about. And foot back to the earth, both feet. Yeah, notice the difference, even in the feet, the legs. Transfer the weight to that foot. This is your supporting leg now. To bring the second thigh out, up, and over the chest. Oh yeah, we're just draping. Remember the principles of our practice. We're allowing. We're going with the breath, with the flow. We're honoring our body's edges and messages. Feel the opposite line of energy still out through the crown, out through the tailbone, or if your supporting leg is stretched now, feel that length up to the heel or toes. And when ready, yes, cupping hand upon the knee, opening to the side. Yeah, maybe at least a breath or two here, inner thigh stretching. And then circling again at your own timing. Reversing whenever it feels like your body is asking for it. Okay. Notice how the lower back might adjust here. Again, focusing inside. Withdrawal of the senses, as one of the 8 limbs of yoga mentions to us. Another breath here. Another circle or a little pause or a little erasing. And then draping thigh back over the chest, preparing for your sit-up posture of strength. Feel the support of the standing leg put into the earth, rebound energy all the way up to the crown. Exhale into the posture. Remember, we prepare, we go into the posture. While we're in the posture, we notice, we feel any variations. We notice our breath. Where the variations feel good, maybe where they do not, and then we retrace our steps. Yeah. Feel where your arms need to be for a little more oomph. Because eventually, yeah, you get stronger here and now to encourage progression of inner strength. Yeah. Feel any variation. One variation I like to do here is then on the second side is to bring the other thigh up again. Exhale. Go from side to side. Stretch the other leg. Hover. Yeah, you might love this. You might not. Sometimes the yoga you make up, as I've mentioned in other classes, is the best. Another deep breath, but when about ready, yeah, we're going to put the supporting foot back down. Exhale. Oh yeah, remember which is your second leg. We're going to stretch this leg. Circling slowly, opening the toes far and wide. Can you see space between your toes? These are fingers, I know, but can you see space between the toes up there? Maybe, the weather's getting warmer. You might even have a moment to practice outside somewhere, maybe in a park, or maybe you have your own backyard or porch or patio of some sort. Yeah, it's because it is kind of nice to see the beautiful blue sky as you have your leg extended. And gently, yeah, after circling the other way around, being thankful again for this wonderful ankle joint. You're going to flex, assessing your hamstrings. You know, how are they? Yeah, maybe shake it all out again. Or the quick wrist rub, the gentle tapping. Your knee feels good here, front and back maybe. Or the deep tissue massage. And when ready, absolutely just sink into your reclining hamstring stretch. Gentle clasp, or if you're using a strap. Time to soften, relax the jaw. Although if you're ujjayi, if you're using the ujjayi breath, ujjayi, that's a new word. If you're ujjayi, then yeah, you're going to not tighten the neck. No. You're going to still have the neck, the jaw relaxed, but just feel that inner vocal cords being a little worked, so you can really feel that exhale and inhale being directed exactly where you wish it to be, where your body is telling you where it's a little tight. Feel the ujjayi breath if you are practicing it. Yes, warming, directing with more clarity. And if you're not using the ujjayi breath, yeah, make sure you're Again, your exhales, even if you dry breath, exhales maybe longer exhales, very good. Giving your body more time to let go. Or relax the jaw with a gentle ha, or blowing out all your birthday candles. Happy birthday, some of you, yes. Any variation here, crossing over the midline if you haven't already. Stretching your supporting leg. Opening out to the side. How's your inner thigh today? This stretch will help our future postures. Coming back to center, maybe rotating the knee outward, pointing, flexing. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. Or inward. Any other variation of the leg up there? Yeah, where else does it need to go? Maybe a little closer toward you. Another breath here. Thank you. Saying thank you to this leg as well. Yeah, you might want to just shake it all about. Maybe shake both arms, both legs. Yeah. Get it all warmed up again for the bridge. Yay. Both sides equal to be budget, but yeah, I thought we forgot something on the second side. Okay, so feet to the earth, long spine, palms down to scoop on up. Open the toes, yeah, scoop it on up. Nice deep breath here. The exhale rolls each vertebra down one by one. Maybe the arms can come up with you. If you haven't tried this yet, it's time to try maybe the other variation that you haven't already. Just to see how it feels. To continue with the variation or go back to where it feels, comfortable, supportive. Not scary, yeah. Exhaling all the way down. And time for the strengthening phase. Yeah, so let's lift on up slowly. Rolling palms upward might feel good, or interlacing fingers underneath you. Chest expansion arms. Get the shoulder blades a little closer in. Feel the support from underneath. Inner thighs active. I know some of you have a higher arch as well, supporting the pelvis with the heels of your hands, elbows straight down. Now, I know some of us also need to put the palms down, side too, as I shift the weight to one foot or the other. Can one foot lift today? Again, if it can, ankle over your supporting knee might feel good. Few breaths here. Or stretch 45 degrees, or maybe higher. When it's time to shift to the other leg, of course. Keeping hips level, whatever variation of the lifted leg you're doing. And press down on the supporting leg, or supported foot, or supporting feet. So we're all going into the variations that suit our body at this time. But eventually, yes, both feet to the earth. And an exhale that lowers each vertebra back down. Does that feel better? Thighs to the chest, a wonderful counter pose. And what about the wheel today? I don't know. Some of you've mentioned in your reflections that you're getting up there. So it might be nice to continue that wonderful challenge. And I know some of us are not lifting off. And again, option is to go, where it feels okay for you to hold, or to, again, lift up and lowering in the bridge. So we have a few options, okay, to see what's good. Now, for those that are going into the wheel or attempting, yeah, we're going to circle our wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. And even those that are going into the bridge. Yeah, this is for everybody. Yay. I know. I see you. You were wondering, well, should I do this? Yes, this is for all of us. Do. And reversing. That's not easy sometimes to reverse the elbows, reverse the shoulders, or even do the shakeout. So fingertips pointing behind you, feet come in a little bit if you're going into the wheel. Chakra asana. So pressing down, we scoop on up, pressing down the feet and the hands, inhaling to scoop on up, press down in the hands, lifting that navel to the sky. Another deep breath. Yes, a lot of deep breaths here. Maybe even shifting the weight to one foot. Maybe the other thigh can come to the chest, yeah, and lift to the sky if you're in the full wheel. And then the thigh to the chest, feet down, and breathe. Then to give the other side a turn. Another deep breath. When ready, yes, we're going to slowly tuck the head in, chin in, exhaling, rolling on down. Whoa. And thigh again to the chest. Another deep breath. The wheel is very exhilarating. The bridge is too. Wheel, I think, takes it a step further for me. Ding, ding, ding. Reclining spinal twist feels like it might feel really good today. Two ways of going into it. Our original way is rolling all the way over to that side. Our second way that we did later is arms out, eyes to the chest, arms out from the shoulders, from the sides, shoulder level, and exhale. Oh, the thighs over. So you're already in that twist as you look away from your thighs. Now, for those that rolled all the way over, we're going to open the book. Reach the arm high. Inhale, then exhale into the deepest spinal twist. Feel the opposite lines of energy here. Feel the tailbone and crown still reaching away from each other. Knees in one direction, back arm and focus in the other. And where is your breath? You feel low, middle, upper. Feel the rib cage expanding in all directions. Then soften the jaw. Opening the heart center. Looking back over the shoulder. Now the back shoulder might not be able to go to the floor all the way. It might be lifted. That's fine. But eventually, yeah, that shoulder can sink to the floor. Another deep breath, maybe to feel again where your legs should be. Maybe just crossing one knee over. Or as we mentioned, legs straightened in an L shape. So any variation of legs or of arms, palms up, palms down, maybe a little massage of the IT band feels good. Most importantly, breathe, align, close your eyes, see and feel inside where your body needs a little special attention today. Send the breath there. Soften there. Let go there. Be thankful there. And reach the back arm high and then roll all the way over toward your knees when you're ready. Both knees bent again. Let the head hang. Oh, and then rolling to your center, thighs to the chest. And just to, bring them back into neutral. A little roll side to side or circle. And again, going into our second side. Different ways for different folks. One way, our newest way, is arms out, and then exhale to roll the knees over, looking back over your shoulder. I kind of like the way we did it first, where we rolled all the way over to that side, yes, and reach that top arm further away, and then open. Exhale to open that arm and feel again opposite lines of energy. Tailbone, crown reaching away. Now there's more room to breathe, more energy to flow. Knees in one direction, back arm, and focus in the other. Look back over that back shoulder. Relax the jaw. That's a constant too. Breathing slow and deep and relax the jaw. Feel opposite lines of energy. Breathe into all your internal organs here. If your knees are to the left, feel your liver breathe. Your ascending colon nicely stretched. If your knees are to the right, feel your descending colon, your stomach, your spleen. And feel where your variation of leg should be, maybe just crossing the one knee over for more spiral. Or if you have room to stretch your leg in a nice L shape. Maybe a little massage at the IT band. And if you're not doing the Ujjayi breath, relax the jaw, open the jaw. I should say open the mouth in a ha sound. But remember, even in the Ujjayi breath, you can still relax the jaw. Your exhales can be still twice as long as your inhales, giving your body more time to let go. Let go of toxins, let go of tension. Feel in your body right now where your tightness is. Where in your body is where is it asking you to let go? Where is it holding? Where is it resisting today? Another deep breath to honor those places that are asking you, can we let go here today? And let go there today. What a gift. And then when ready, back arm lifts up and rolls all the way over to that side. To bring both thighs to the chest all at once. And a nice circle around the sacrum once again. Arms then down to reverse the circle using the core, Maybe legs straightening to circle the legs in the widest circle that feels good for you. Reversing that circle. Or maybe the infinity 8 feels good. Or you're going to write your name up in the sky. Knees bent or legs straightened, all good in the hood. Yay. And then let's roll all the way to your side, coming up to your seated posture. Maybe a little review of the skull shining breath. But first, sitting tall. Feel your tailbone rooted to the earth, crown high, ankles crossed, thighs crossed, or legs crossed. Crisscross applesauce. Oh, yeah. I just remembered. I'm sitting tall. And just notice, how energy is changed from lying to seated even. You feel the difference in the energy flow, even the blood flow, energy flow. And skull shining breath. Now, if that is not, if it is contraindicated for you, if you have trouble breathing, surgery, high blood pressure pacemaker, yeah, I would not do this. We're just going to do it for a few rounds, not a lot. But again, in any breathing practice, even alternate nostril breathing that we've done also before, and any dizziness or, yeah, just come back to a slow, normal breath. Okay. Now, for those that are doing this, remember the emphasis is on the exhale, exhale, exhale. You are bringing your navel in each time. The inhale happens all on its own. Yeah, no, oh yes, now I'm going to inhale, expanding. No, it happens all on its own. It's really, it's very warming, helps your core get a little more strengthened and aids in your digestion. And it's very warming and energizing. Sometimes indicated to do this in the morning. So again, it's very active in the core. You can even place your hand here and feel, yeah, every exhale. Strong, energizing. So we'll inhale and exhale a normal breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And breathe normally. How many pulses you do is really up to the individual. I think I'm doing around 10 or 12 right now. You could even build up to be more. But at first, most of us are just starting this. I wouldn't do more than 10 impulses. Let's do it again, see how it feels. Slow, deep breath. And breathe out through the nose. Ooh, that was like 15 or so for me anyway. Yeah. Now then rest in between, because we're going to do this one more time. Maybe 15 or maybe 20. Let's see how it goes. Deep breath in. And and relax. Hands upon the knees. And just breathe in. Slow and deep. When I take this the skull shining breath, it usually takes me a few of them to get into the rhythm of it as well. Hands upon the knees, another energetic change in feel we can do in our practice. That I think in module 8 there was a link for mudras. Mudras are different ways of hand placement, and within each hand too, of holding what fingers and where, how that energetically in the yoga way can help, the Gyan mudra to help improve memory, concentration, and yeah, and also the concentration and your memory, and just maybe even a little inspiration, yeah, right there. So this is one of the most common mudras as well. There's another wonderful, they have the concentration and in memory too. The knowledge and the concentration, memory. If I'm not mistaken, a little inspiration in there too. Actually, this is very good to do before finals, right? Or as you're studying, memory, concentration, knowledge. So the first finger and the thumb are connected, and the other 3 fingers are straightened. So in your cross-leg position, you can place your hands upon your knees, relaxed, all spine. Close your eyes and breathe. Maybe the Ujjayi breath, maybe just a slow, deep breath in. Slow, deep breath out. Each finger has different energy quality to it, as I mentioned, even in Chinese medicine. Each finger also is related to a different organ in the body. Connecting now this energy right here to increase your memory, your knowledge, your concentration, and maybe some inspiration. As we breathe in and as we breathe out. For those that have a meditation practice, you might come into the Gyan mudra in your meditation, whether you're seated or lying down, or studying for your test. And let's bring it all back home to the heart. Cue. So let's just shake out the legs a little bit and maybe in a nice wide angle. To increase the wide angle, you can lift up through the hips, stretch out to the heels, stretch out to the legs, point the feet, or flex the feet. Can you sit? Yeah. Sitting tall. Remember, if you need a little more support for your back, you can sit on the edge of a folded blanket, the edge. Yeah. A nice side stretch today. We're going to lift on up and exhale out and over. Reach out through that opposite leg. Reaching out to all your fingertips, the thumb connected to stomach, spleen, releasing worry as you release energy through the thumb. Pointer finger. It's the kidneys. Bladder, releasing the fear, releasing anger. Middle finger, liver, and your ring finger, lung, releasing depression, sadness. And heart, actually, it's the pinky finger. It goes more into releasing judgment and comparison to others. I guess being more into yourself and feeling strong, feeling, and all the fingers, feeling serenity and peace and joy. And breathe. Okay. If you insist, maybe a little lean forward. And when ready to rise, inhale, exhale, rise above it all. And other side, a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale, stretch out, feel that oppositional stretch. Relax the shoulders, long neck, relax your jaw. Low, deep breath, whether you're taking the Ujjayi breath or a slow diaphragmatic breath, maybe exhale through the mouth if you're not taking the Ujjayi breath. Reaching out to all your fingers. Maybe a little incline forward, or maybe back where you were. Nice, long, slow breath. Soften, melt the edges away. Find a new one. That's our job, is to find another new one. And to rise above it all when ready to do so. Exhale. Let's wiggle those legs together, shall we? And let's come to our reverse table and other variations. How are your wrists doing? Okay, or fists. Pressing down to scoop it on up. Maybe transfer weight to one foot, maybe ankle over the knee again, like we did in bridge. Or thighs parallel, hips level. Other side, see how that feels. Again, a variation for different folks. Another deep breath. When both feet return, lift the navel higher, face to the sky. And then an exhale. Stretching legs if you wish. One more time, maybe for reverse plank. Scooping on up. Ankles unite. You might even press one heel down, lift the other leg off the floor. I don't know. No, not today. Okay, maybe today. Another deep breath. And exhale, hips down. And then let's bend the knees and drape the chest over the thighs. A nice counter stretch. And maybe we can have the seated half breath. Hug the knees, and we're going to exhale, roll over the sacrum. Exhaling, hug the knees, then you can open the shoulder blades, rolling back the toes, and then inhale, tailbone right down, straightening the spine, lifting the heart, looking upward to the sky. Exhale, pull it all in, round the spine, chin in, inhale, sitting right on the tailbone, lifting up through the spine, lifting heart, lifting face. Exhale one more time, rolling on back. Then inhale. Thank you. This kind of goes, yeah, here we are. What did you feel? A little basic posture coming up? I thought so. Yeah, so here we are balancing. Relax the shoulders. And see what variation you want to do today. Maybe we're back to the hug. Yeah, some days are different. Some days we can go for the gusto, and other days, oh, maybe not so much. And then other days in between. So we listen. Listen to the variation that feels good, whether you can reach the arms, maybe stretch a leg or two, or one at a time. Or maybe the simpler twist that we did, just exhaling, crossing over. And then inhale, center, exhale, cross to the other side. And center. Another breath. And then inhale, exhale. Yes, soles of the feet unite. Good old bound angle. Nice deep breath here. We're going to lift tall. See where your feet want to be first. Yeah, you're still breathing. Closer in, further away. And then on your next exhale, tipping the pelvis forward. Draping the chest or reaching the arms, over, walking, or ankles. Maybe that little massage of your arches that helps your spine, your back, your neck, from the big toe joints in between the big two toe joints. We'll do this next week, right? You might look ahead and see your foot reflexology chart. So another breath here. When it's time, we're going to roll on up. Oh, and a little balance, and we did stretch in a wide angle, so we're rolling up from our bound angle. You might clasp your heel and then stretch your leg out to the side. Core strong. Back is lengthened as much as you can. You might straighten your knee or maybe not. It's all good. And back down. Other side. Maybe this leg can straighten out to the side. Maybe you can go a little further out to the side. And back to center. Or maybe both. Hang on to the core. 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 I'm telling myself. Hands on the spine. Legs straighten or almost. And then back to center. Oh, let's drape over again, shall we? And yeah, when you listen to your body, it will let you know what it may need, one posture after the other. Yeah, strengthening. So let's come, speaking of strengthening, let's come to our hands and knees for a moment. Good old arm and leg balance. So feeling the strength from the core. I'm noticing it actually more in my body these days, that it used to be more of a stretch for me, but now it feels more of the strengthening. So it's interesting. Your bodies do change actually every day, every minute by minute. So from here, we're going to lift on up a little higher. And today, let's go right into the bow, shall we? Okay, so bend the back knee, reach way around, a nice stretch for your thighs. Clasping foot, lifting tall. Inhale. And exhale, hand down into the back. We're going to stay here another breath. Lift the back leg a little higher. Feel the strength. with ease. And then exhale, press the floor away. Now that back leg into pigeon, gonna bring that knee in, and you're going to sit on that front knee. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use my other leg. We're going to sit, on the hip, back leg is stretched back. Try to bring the back leg hip more forward. And press away the floor with the hands as we lift the heart. And gently, we're going to walk forward, step by step with the hands. Hands and feet. Stretch the back leg or tuck the toes under, stretch out through the heel. Nice, deep, slow breath. Letting go of any tightness. And then gently walk the hands back on either side of the knee. Maybe you can lift the arm, the knee that's bent arm, or maybe not. Maybe you can bend the back knee and clasp the foot. And lift the back arm, front arm, I'm sorry. Oh, another breath to release. And let's take your second side, shall we? Okay, so second side, opposite arm and leg, stretching out long. Feel the breath supporting you. Feel the length out through the heel, up to the fingers. Maybe lifting a little higher. And then bending back knee, reach way around, clasp foot. Lift the thigh, lift the heart. Inhale and exhale, hand down into the bow. We're going to take a few breaths here for more strength, but still lifting the back leg. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring that back leg, knee forward into, this is your second side pigeon. Hip to the earth, stretch the back leg. Soften. Nice inhale, lifting heart. And exhale. Drape the chest over the thigh. Walking to where it feels just right. Maybe a little further on the exhale. Oh, and do remember any wiggle room here. I know I didn't say this on the first side, but you might roll to the right or a little lean to the left, lean to the right. Tuck the toes back under or not. But do soften. Let go. When about ready, we're going to walk the hands up on either side of the knee and lifting the heart again. Long spine. See if that arm can lift. The knee that's bent arm, or maybe the back knee can bend and you can clasp and then lift. Maybe you can. Good. So we go where it feels comfortable. Another breath, releasing, coming back, 2 knees and hands, tuck toes under, push away the floor, good old down dog. Stretching your fingers. If wrists are not feeling well here, you can like suction cup the palms upward. Inner elbows toward each other, shoulder blades flat against the back. Bending both knees and just feeling the spine longer, tailbone to crown. And then walking the dog slowly. Today from here, we're going to go right into wide angle dog. Stretching, pigeon toe in a little bit. We did a nice wide angle seated posture. Hopefully that is helping you here to feel more comfortable. And here, even in our wide angle down dog, we can bend one knee. Breathe there and stretch, bending then the other knee. And stretch. And gently walking hands back into a wide angle forward fold. Drop the head. Let go of all those thoughts. Yeah, shake it all out. Swing your chest over to one thigh. Another breath here. And then the other side. Kind of reach to the outer ankle. And back to center. Yeah, you might just wiggle those feet in. When you're ready, then to roll on up. Oh, to your standing posture. Again, standing tall. Yeah, just if you need to. And just breathe. Yeah, feet hips width apart, toes open. Drop the tailbone to the earth, crown of the head to the sky. And you can still face forward here. Just to review the 4 directions with actually bringing down the heavens posture. So in 4 times, you can look straight ahead, be straight ahead if you wish, or actually face north, south, east, west. This will start in the north. Palms open. And to be thankful as we inhale to the energy of the north. Being thankful for bringing in, awareness of our life purpose with clarity. The energy of the north guides us to our life purpose or true life essence without doubt, without confusion. One more time for the thankfulness of the energy of the North Star, the guiding light. And exhale, releasing any confusion or doubt about your life purpose. And facing the east, thanking the energy of the east for bringing in the dawn of a new day, new possibilities, opportunities coming our way. Another deep breath here to bring in the new and release the old so the new has more room to come forth. And facing yourself, the self, bringing in the nourishment of love, bringing in, releasing any resentments, any negativity, and bringing in more positive, loving energy of compassion and forgiveness. Exhale, feel the love. And then to the west. The west, yes, brings in and being thankful of the energy of the west to bring in health and healing on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Bring in that health as we release and rest in the moment, being thankful. Again, now for all the energy, above and below and all around. Bringing down the feet together for crescent moon. We inhale, hooking the thumbs. We exhale. Feel a nice stretch there. Maybe hand at the hip, opening that whole side. Stretch down from the waist, up from the waist, out through each finger once again. Inhale when ready, back to center, thumbs hooked, unite, and exhale, lean the hips. Nice, beautiful crescent moon in this. Or hand at the hip for a little more support. Lean a little forward. Next inhale, we'll rise above it all. Then falling leaves. Another chance to let go of what does not serve you well anymore. Just like that. I'm kind of guided toward some salutation. Today, let's take the first round slowly, feeling alignment, knees over ankles and such, and then maybe another round. I think we have time for a more breathing, flowing. Okay, so feet unite. Once again, in thankfulness, we inhale to prepare. Thankful for our sun, the sun salutation. Thank you for the earth beneath us. The inhale lifts the heart, leaning pelvis forward. Oh, nice stretch. Exhale, forward, folding hands on either side of the feet. Right leg way back as you inhale. A nice pause here. Keep breathing, keep breathing. For those that want to go into the balance, we lift, but not back. We sink down, yeah. Relax the shoulders, another inhale. Pause the breath now into our forward plank. Strong forward plank. We exhale the knees, the chest, the forehead. Then lower the hips. We inhale into cobra. Nice deep breath here. Shoulders down, maybe another breath. Elbows in, slightly bent. Inhale, exhale, tuck those toes under. Downward dog. Oh, nice stretch here. When you're ready, swing that right foot through the hands. Remember, the hands are kind of glued there. Sort of, And then stretch if you need to, your left leg back. Inhale, maybe into the balance. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Feet together. Rolling on up. Reaching out, reaching up, reaching way back. And palms to the heart. And once again, inhale. And exhale. Moving through it a little smoother. Inhale. Little smoother. More flowing this time. Plank. Exhale, knees just forehead. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Another breath here. Next inhale, swing the left foot forward into the balance. Exhale, 2 feet together. Rolling on up on the inhale. Lean the pelvis forward and the total body back arch. And exhale. And breathe. Palms, then rest the arms by your side and breathe. That was really just one round. The first half was a little slower. The second half, it was a little more with the flow. Just give you a different flavor to the sun salutation as our time was allowing. So let's just take a nice stride here before we come back to the earth for chest expansion, heart expansion. So nice wide stride. Next, feel the legs lengthening. Inhale, open wide, interlacing fingers, shoulders down. In an inhale to squeeze the shoulder blades, lift. Oh, remember, keep breathing, keep breathing. If you can't interlace your fingers, you can use a strap behind you. And then exhale, forward folding. The knees can bend if need be or stay straight. Tailbone lifting higher, down over. Reach the arms up and overhead. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, bending the other. Stretching the other. You need more stretch. You can widen the legs a little bit. And back to center to lift up to standing. We inhale, press down into the feet, reach the arms higher, 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 highest. And inhale, lift the heart again. And exhale. And wiggle the feet back right underneath you for a little breath of joy. Oh, look, I'm bouncing. Maybe we need to bounce first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get our immune system intact. Very nice. And another inhale, sniffing in. Exhale. Yeah, have you noticed it's easier to inhale after you exhale? Yeah, me too. So sniffing in, we come in with a and lift and let it go and come up and 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 one more time and sniff and lift and all the way down. Oh, looking at our time. Maybe tomorrow we'll have more time to invert. But right now, let's rock on back. Maybe a little leg shuffle. For those that really want a shoulder stand, okay, you can rock up into it. But indicating just maybe a leg shuffle today so we can have our relaxation time. That's just as important as anything else. So actually, yes, in the leg shuffle, remember, you can go larger or a little more smaller. You can also go out to the sides in a V and then coming up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, I would just continue to breathe comfortably here. One more time to go out to the side. And then together, take it all about. Another deep breath. And exhale. Maybe the double sniff in. And a ha. One more time. And a ha. Yeah, kind of wiggle, any other little wiggle room. Any other stretch you need. But do get comfortable for your relaxation time. Truly the icing on the cake. This is such a gift as we breathe in, as we breathe out. And feel your face relaxing, your beautiful face, your beautiful eyes, your cheeks letting go, your jaw, even your ears, inside the ears. Relaxing your neck, the front of the neck softening, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck, letting go. And feel your shoulders releasing all the burden. Yeah, so the energy can flow easily through your elbows, through your wrists. You might even feel the warmth of the energy in the palms of your hand. And allow this warmth, this energy to travel easily and out through each fingertip, like ribbons of light shining. Deep breath into the belly, feeling the whole torso expand. Internal organs, yeah, thanking your liver, thanking your stomach, your spleen, your gallbladder. You know, it's amazing. Your kidneys, your adrenal glands. Yeah, thanking your lungs, your heart. And the exhale, releasing tension, toxins, letting go. Feeling your back more easeful as it breathes into the earth and softens. It's melting. Pelvis relaxing now. No place to go, nothing to do. This is your time. Let the energy flow through the hips. You feel hips releasing, energy flowing. Breath is right there. The breath is right there in your thigh, saying thank you to the strong muscles of your thighs. Thank you for your knee joints that bend and straighten. They allow you to sit, to stand. Let the kneecaps float gently inside. Relaxing your calf muscles, your shins. Inhale, exhale, down through your ankle joints, your feet, your toes, each toe. You might imagine like ribbons of light shining out through each of your toes. And an inhale from your toes all the way up through your legs, to your spine, new energy to lift, to circulate, to heal, to the crown chakra open to all there is. And the exhale back down the spinal column, back down your legs and out through the toes, releasing a deeper layer of tension be gone. Then another inhale that maybe is even from the earth. Yes, like earth energy come from the earth up to the legs, up to your hips, up to the spinal column, up to the crown and beyond. And exhale back down the spinal column, back down through your heart, your solar plexus, your belly, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your feet. Cleansing at a deeper level. One more time from the earth, healing energy of our earth to expand into every cell as it lifts up to the crown, unifying to the universal energy and exhaling back down. Every breath moves this energy. Every breath brings in the new, releases the old. Being thankful for every breath as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Every cell of your body, send the energy of gratitude from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. For your body hears this, feels this. It's the energy of gratitude. So I invite you to continue to breathe with ease, continue to heal with ease as you truly surrender to this posture of relaxation. And feel the breath emerge. Feel the loving, healing energy within. Being in this moment, being in gratitude for all there is. As you awaken gently into this special moment right here, right now. Maybe with just a little wiggle of fingers and toes to awaken into this now. Circling wrists and ankles. Do you feel how smooth everything moves? When energy flows, it's amazing. Everything moves with ease. Stretching arms and legs. A little roll to the right or to the left. Coming to your seated posture for one more breath in thankfulness, in gratitude together. So sitting tall again when ready. Tailbone rooted to the earth. As you inhale, crown high, we scoop the energy from the earth around us and above us into perfect blended harmony and bringing it all back home, to the heart. I thank you more than you can ever imagine, and namaste. Namaste. And again, any questions, please let me know. It's all good. And again, keep the practice alive and well. Thank you.